Alright, let's see what the ghosts got to say on New Year's Eve.
Become.
What do ghosts do on New Year's Eve? What do you guys do on New Year's?
Killed.
You have to think about this. When we're picking up ghosts, why aren't they in heaven or hell?
Freed.
Right? Where are they? They're all over the earth. So, ghosts. Ghosts are busy about all over the earth. Why is that?
Poverty.
Are they trying to accomplish something with the human race? Are they influencing the living? The voices you hear in your mind, is that ghosts?
Try.
Because the radio frequencies seem to indicate that that is the case. There's also spirits and such.
Teacher.
Did you hear that? This ghost just said, seraph. Do you know what a seraph is? That's an angel. A seraph. Look it up
Factors.
look it up online. Seraph. Are you a seraph? And if so, can you appear on the
Lisp.
camera? In front of the car. Can you appear? Can you appear right there?
Yard. Trip.
So that French lady just said a pilot.
Bottom.
Tell me, what do ghosts do on New Year's? What do you guys do every year that it's New Year's? What activities do you do?
Heart.
You what? Can you repeat that? What do you do on New Year's, ghosts?
Morning. Weather. Sugar.
Okay, I'm gonna shut it off the order of magnitude mode, the hush mode off, and just turn it on.
Down better.
Die.
Meadows.
Muddy. Finger.
What do ghosts do on New Year's Eve? What do you do on New Year's? Did you guys hear that?
Process.
Who was laughing? Who was laughing? What do you ghosts do on New Year's Day?
Believe. Incubus. Yes.
What do you ghosts do on New Year's Day? Well, one ghost said they have fun. One ghost said
Mama.
they're alone. The other ghost said they have fun. Someone said transparent. Okay, some of these could be a lot of people celebrating New Year's on the radio. So let's put the order of magnitude
See.
mode. So it's specifically just ghosts. Alright. Who was laughing? Can you laugh again?
Moan.
What do you do on New Year's Day?
Certain.
How many ghosts are here? See, why would ghosts come around this frequency? Because I'm the only one in the area that has a ghost equipment on right now. So, where do you think all the ghosts are gonna go? All the
Felt.
where they can be heard. You want to attract ghosts? Turn on a ghost device. It's that easy. They hear the frequency, and they immediately flow to it.
Stool.
What do ghosts look like? Like, are you energy? Floating energy? Or do you look human?
Hair.
Jesus. There's a bright flash. I don't know if you guys saw. If you guys saw that, there was a big bright flash throughout the whole area. I don't know where that came from. It's not lightning outside.
Saint.
We got someone from New York here. This person here is not from this country. They traveled the border. They're a New Yorker. New York, New York. Right there, license plate. So. Are you following the New York guy? This person?
Cleansing.
Who's with this person? With the person from New York? Why are you following that person? Are you following him? All the way across town?
Rope.
You see this taxi cab here? It's a taxi, right? I often get taxis that will come around my vehicle. Say why?
Single.
Because I have the PSP7 spirit box attached to the back of my car. So taxi cabs often mistake me as a competing. They think I'm a taxi service, although I never let people in my car. Yeah, because taxi cabs usually chill, right? They park somewhere till they get called. So they'll often park beside me, and then they're like, "What the hell's this? This guy has so many equipment. I don't know what to make of this car." It's a Ghostbusters car with real paranormal equipment to see and hear real ghosts.
Quiet.
So, message to taxi drivers out there: not everybody's your competition. Some people are just chilling and talking to ghosts.
None.
Why does the paranormal community do that? The more information and evidence we can gather, the more it proves that there's an afterlife. Why is that important? Well, it's important for you to know this, and maybe you'll behave better
Sometime.
for the new year, 2020. Do you know do you ghosts know anything about 2020? Anything special that's going to happen in the world?
After.
Anybody want to talk?
It's good.
She said, "What's good?" Yeah, it's good. The year 2020 is going to be good. Okay, good. That's good. What else? Can ghosts see the future? Do they time travel into the past?
Fast.
Well, they say when people pass away, they see their entire life flash before their eyes. So is that a replay, or are people actually traveling into the past, watching their whole life? Unknown,
Character.
unknown, yet to be discovered, right? Hello?
What?
If you want to be heard by the world, now's your chance.
Sometime.
Do ghosts celebrate New Year's?
Cloister.
Did you hear that? They said we're working hard. So I think ghosts are busy about helping people. Or was that angels that I was picking up? I'm not sure. Are you guys angels or ghosts?
Sample.
And for all the living out there that you work on New Year's
Years.
to keep the world going round and round, thanks for working on the holidays. Some of you work on Christmas and New Year's. Thanks for that. Makes people happy. You did get paid for it, right? So thank you anyway.
Creek.
It helps other people celebrate their holidays. Are you angels or ghosts? You said you're working hard. What are you working at? What are you doing for humans? What do you do?
Game.
What do you guys want to say to the human race? You got a message? What message do you have for the human race in 2020? For the living? What? I didn't understand that. What message do you have for the living in 2020? This upcoming year? What do you want to say to the human race? To the living, that is.
Nose.
Okay, any last word? Hello, any last words?
Process.
Very strange. I don't know what language that was in.
No.
I think that lady ghost said setimist? Setimist? I don't know what language that is. That could be Greek, that could be, I don't know.
After.
What language is that? Setimist. Anybody out there? Setimists or setimists. Strange word.
Cement.
Well, one at a time, one at a time. Some of these voices could be just the radio. Some of them are not the radio. Some of them are normal radio voices. Some of them are paranormal ghost voices. Are there any angels present? Do you wish to speak through this box? Oh, by the way, I wanted to tell you guys something. What is it? It's 7 o'clock, right? 7 o'clock. I noticed 3 times a day, around the morning time, around, I don't know, 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. or so,
Inner.
and around just before sunset and after sunset, there's this strange music that you might have heard, and it also happens during tragedies and before tragedies, like major like earthquakes and such, or just weather changes. There's this strange noise that's heard outside, like everyone can hear it.
French.
You might have heard it,
Waiter.
but you've never
Happiness.
paid attention to it. The noise is this. Just remember that tone. What is it? Honestly, I think, like, from hearing this noise around town, is it a car's alarm?
Observe.
Is it when someone's starting one of those little mopeds? They sound familiar, right? But it happens all over town. May happen around your town. And I've watched videos from around the world before the moped scene started.
Cleansing.
I've watched videos from years ago when there was no car alarms or car starters. Right?
Questions.
And you still some videos in the background you'll hear that particular tone. See, all motors have an inaudible tone.
Lift.
So what motor is causing that noise? Is it human made or angelic? I honestly think it's angelic. You ever heard of UFOs? Yeah, the Bible says UFOs are angel vehicles. You know how helicopters, airplanes, cars, right? Cars. Not all angels fly. Not all angels have the wings like we see in the pictures. Some of them are quite...
Lamp.
They shapeshift into humans and they go on missions. They'll park their vehicle somewhere, the UFO, right? And when they open their door, you hear
Divided.
when they're powering up their craft, when their mission is done. Did you know that? So next time you're around town,
Japanese.
late at night,
Node.
pay attention to that noise. Do you hear? Have you ever heard the noise?
50.
It's a strange tone. It's almost like a keyboard. So, pay attention to that.
File.
You might have heard. Yeah. They said dance. Alright, people are dancing, I guess. Anyway, you may have heard that noise. Now, I'm just telling you from
Scrape.
paranormal investigations. Pay attention to that. What was that noise? Where did it come from? Why are people hearing that noise worldwide? That very noise that I just whistled. One day I'll capture it on a video. So yeah, I'll try to chase it down, but I've tried to chase it down for the longest time and I can never find where it's coming from. It doesn't matter where in town I might be. I hear it. It's out loud, audibly, like it's loud. I just know when that happens, angels are around. If you know anything about if you mess with electronics, you'll know that if you turn on a machine, it goes different speeds, right? Each little electronic gives you a different noise, right? It sounds like music. Well, that's what I'm saying. That noise. It sounds like technology. Advanced technology that we humans don't even have.
Ceiling.
Just want you guys to know that when you hear that around town, It's the angelic. Busy about. They can look like any
Flow.
human.
Hunt.
That's the thing. They can look like any human. Say, how do angels shift their bodies? You know the ocean has octopus. The octopus can change its shape, right? Just by thinking about it. Now imagine what angels can do.
Pain.
Imagine the
Salvation.
technology heaven has. People don't realize how much technology heaven has. Even cloning. This is why the Bible says, "You will die, and yet you will not die and be alive." What does that mean? That means you think your relatives physically died, but you know what heaven did? They cloned
Here.
your relative is cloned, has a new body in heaven. Yep. And sometimes, just sometimes, they do allow your relatives will physically walk around Earth, and they'll visit you. So that ghost you saw, it may not have been a ghost at all, but your actual, real living relative. But they're not allowed to be on Earth no more because angels are like the police.
Fuck.
Invisible, real, solid. Say, well, that's impossible. Well, there's quantum physics, science, super science that we have yet to discover. How can something be... Here's glass. Look how solid this is. And yet it's invisible. I can see
Fast.
right through it. What do you think about that? Anyway, back to the ghosts. That was just a small little lesson for you guys in the paranormal community. There's a lot more to discover.
Spectre. Contrition.
And the ghost technology, you can ask the questions. Do the dead walk among the living with new bodies? Yes or no?
Example.
Can you answer the question? By the way, guys, they do have information that they do withhold. I mean, if you read the Bible, everything's in parables and codes. It's hidden in plain sight, all the information we need. Are we paying attention? So, I just asked the question, he didn't answer, so... What can you say? Ghosts have rules. It's a known fact. Do the dead walk among the living with new bodies?
Clockwise.
He said a twin. In French, une gemme.
Stare.
A twin. So, yeah, basically a clone. So, yeah, they do. He just answered that. You heard that. Interesting. So, see that? They cannot answer you directly. He just answered indirectly. See, they have rules. It's so obvious.
Information.
I mean, if you read the Bible, even Jesus had a twin brother whose name was James. That word James is in the dictionary. If you keep digging that word James, it can also mean an electronic clone.
R.
Isn't that interesting? This is why people saw Jesus on the cross, off the cross, and such.
Gale.
I'm being quiet because there's a couple here walking. People getting ready for the New Year's.
Dock.
So as everyone heads into 2020, just remember, to be good to yourself, to everyone, and your number one main priority should be to get yourself out of debt. Owe no men nothing, the Bible says. And you'll be truly happy. You'll feel like a millionaire. You wanna be a millionaire and win the lottery?
Construit.
Well, you got to play to win, and if you pay off your debts and save a lot of money, then spend a little. It makes the world go around, but not a lot.
Rewind.
Be out of debt and you'll be happy. That should be your number one main priority, all of you. And do pray. I mean, prayer is like work. You put in, you get a paycheck, right? The Bible clearly talks about that. Or as some of you call it, manifestation. God gave us that ability, right? You shape your own destiny. We have free will. Pray, believe until it happens. And I've noticed many times I prayed for something, then I'll walk right into the miracle. And I'm like, how did I do that? And I'll look back, I can't even figure out how I did that. But I did it.
Heart.
I just find myself in the end result that I wanted. Exactly or even better than I wanted. And that's exactly what the Bible says. God will give you with your cup running over. Full measure running over. That means even spilling more than what you wanted. But you got to put in the work. You got to do the prayers. Anyway, that's my 2020 message for everyone. Have a happy New Year's if you celebrated already.
Couch.
This was done on New Year's Eve. This video. As people around the world are celebrating New Year's. And I'm about to go and party up. Yeah, I'm off. He said he's off.
Off.
Yeah, I'm off. I'm going. Paranormal Busters wishing you all a happy New Year's. And not everyone's going to be around for 2020. But you can be if you choose life and not death. As the Bible says, be dead to sin and alive to God. This is how you live forever. You'll never die. Do you believe this? Say, well, that's paranormal, supernatural. Yep, read the Bible. If you restrain yourself from negative energies, you will live. That's what the Bible says.
That.
Forever. So everyone, wishing you all from Paranormal Busters a happy New Year's, happy 2020, and prosperous year to come. Alright, ghosts, didn't let you talk. Any last words?
Made.
You got any messages for people in 2020?
Poverty.
Yeah, let's remove that poverty. See, when spirits say the same word over and over, it's hypnotism. Do not accept the hypnotism that evil spirits give you. Like this one just said, poverty, right? Says it enough, you're going to believe it, right? So you say, I'm rich, I'm wealthy, I'm healthy, I'm well. The Bible says, speak it and it will happen. Remember Jesus said to the tree,
Workers.
wither and die, right? And the tree died, right? Jesus would say, live, and it will live. And then he said, we have this power. God gave us this kind of ability. So you do have the ability to manifest. Say it, believe it, pray until it happens. And another thing God hates is now I'm talking about God here, all right? Jesus and God. I'm talking about God. God hates people that ask for something and then they change their mind. Could you imagine? Wait, I rearranged the whole universe so you can get that miracle, and now you don't want it? You're never going to get anything again. You spoiled little brat. So the Bible says, "He who's double-minded will not receive anything from the Lord." So when you stick to something, ask for something, stick to it until you get it. All right. So careful what you wish for in 2020. Happy New Year's. All right, ghosts.
Hello.
Goodbye. Happy New Year's.
Cloud. Chant. Lamb.
Oh, and in 2020, don't forget to go watch the new Ghostbusters movie.
Trust. Confess.
All right. You have yourself a good New Year. And for those of you that missed New Year's, just celebrate the day after. That's fine. Whatever. And don't be so harsh on yourself in New Year's resolutions. Oh, I got to do this, 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 and that. We all got to do something. Do something. Make the world go
Placebo.
around.
Pretty.
All right. Happy New Year's. Signing off. See you in the future. See you all in the future.